Welcome to the Darlaina Rose Show. I'm so excited for you to be here. We are here on location at the Healing House of Roses. I am your humble host, certified emotional healer. I am the host for all of the amazing guests we're going to have today. When you think about your emotional state of being, I'm here to show you that not only are you able to heal yourself, but this healing is all based on emotion. So my amazing guest today will be Kay Moultrie, rapper, producer extraordinaire. So I'm so excited for you to come today and hear all about health and healing. This place is a place of health, healing, and a platform where people can come and tell their stories. So I'm so excited to share this story with you.
I'm the designer of my destiny, prepared for what is sent to me. On the path, let it go, let it flow. If you know, then you know what you know. The Darlaina Rose Show.
All right, well, welcome, everybody. I am your humble host, Darlaina Rose. We have my guest in the building, Mr. Kay Moultrie, producer, rapper extraordinaire. Welcome.
Hey, nice to
Welcome
be
to the Healing House of Roses. I'm so excited for you to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this whole show, your idea.
Yeah, it was in the spirit.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, this year, starting this year, was pretty much about planting seeds. Let me say, I started last year. Well, it ended last year with just doing a lot of interviews and different things like that, podcasting, and talking about little things I had. But I call that more so school, like training on like promoting content and different things that I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
So this time around, I was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna plant all the things that I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna be involved in this. And the more I started thinking that way, talking like that, doors started opening.
Yeah.
Then I went down to Florida recently. My auntie, she had I can't remember what happened, but it's like a little sickness, something happened. Oh,
Yeah.
a stroke. I'm sorry, stroke.
Yeah.
And I went down there. And usually that's like an area down in Florida where we go to kind of like relax. You know what I'm saying? Last time I went there was just a relaxing time. I go down there and read and everything. Went down there and it was just chilled, and I started thinking of everything. So I write down all my little plans, and Darlaina just kept coming in my head. You know what I'm saying? I came here a long time ago, a while back.
August 2021.
Oh, see, she got it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when I
had
came
to think
here,
about it.
Yeah, when I came here, I was like, it stuck in my head because I was like, yo, this is such an amazing place, the Healing House or whatever. So I was like, yo, I got to come back here. And when I was down there thinking and brainstorming and everything, it was like, yo, it's time for that show.
Yeah.
And I remember I did something with the rose bottle or something. You was like, yo, man, you can come over here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pop some rose, the Rose House.
Yes, the Rose House, yes.
So I was down, I was like, all that came to my mind. Everything just kept coming. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to talk myself out of none of this stuff.
Yes.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
So, I got back. I reached out to you.
And here we are. Oh,
yes,
my goodness.
It's official.
It's official. We are officially here. I'm really excited for it because, I believe that there's just not enough platforms for people. Sometimes some of the platforms aren't accessible for people. And
Definitely.
So we absolutely are going to make this platform accessible.
Create your own.
To people. That's right.
Create it, and now it's ready for people.
Yes. So we know that you have been working behind the scenes. So right now you are in front of the scenes.
Yes.
So please tell us what it is that you do.
I'm a producer, writer, rapper. I've been doing all the producing and rapping for a long time and everything.
Yeah.
So now it's just, a lot of people always talking about, man, you need to get in front of the camera, because I'm all like, how can you be a low-key rapper? But, that's naturally how I am. I'm laid back.
Yeah.
But being who you are and trying to accomplish the things that you're doing, you really can't stay laid back. You got to step out. You know what I'm saying? So I have to. It's not that, I just want to be seen. It's like I have to if I want to accomplish the things that I have stored in me. Like things I'm thinking of, I got to do it. So that's just me.
That made me think of Les Brown. Les Brown said we should live full and die empty.
Definitely.
And so that
Definitely.
means that everything that comes up for you, everything that you've always wanted to do, you have to do it.
Yes.
You know, the other part of that is, you know, as you have been working behind the scenes and, you know, building your in front of the scenes presence, you know, you become such evidence for people. And that's what this show is all about.
Yeah.
The evidence. Who is it that is doing what you want to do? And so you show people, hey, it's me. I can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it too.
Definitely.
So thank you for being the evidence. So tell us more about this work. Is there anything like specific that you're working on? Any projects right now that you're working on?
Yeah, I actually, well, all these things I'm doing is actually, I'm trying to tie it all in to the music journey.
Okay.
And that's my new project that I'm working on. It's I started a while back writing like short stories that I was gonna turn into like a book.
Okay.
And I started like thinking like, man, I'm a rapper, producer, man, ain't no book writer, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I took those pieces and I was like, how can I incorporate the music with it? I got music and everything. So I just kind of took those clips and I put them. I got like four clips of stories that I'm telling about my journey of music. You know, one of it's like the music journey. The next one is like my style is different.
Yeah.
The next one is like leadership and all these things, and then I got shake it up. Okay. And all those things is like just the beginning to where people were telling me that you know, my style is different, but then they'll be like, well, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that or this don't sound good, like just and all these things I could have been like gave up on my dreams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because these words, you have to be strong in your journey. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because people, words, and different things can really, like, tear you down, you know?
Yes.
So all these things, even being a leader, trying to be a leader, and I kind of stayed in there that I wasn't trying to be a leader, but it was like I kept being in leadership roles.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm messing up and failing at these leadership roles, so I started just trying to work on them, and then the shake up is pretty much just me just saying, like one of my next biggest decisions was just quitting my job down in Florida. I worked for the hospital. And I was just like, man, I'm leaving that. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying, like, I was finna go figure it out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
we have that in common.
Yeah,
we absolutely have that in common. You know, I think what people find is that they end up in a place that they're not meant to be. And there is this discomfort that comes from being someplace where you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You sitting in a cubicle.
You feel it though.
You feel it so heavy.
Yeah,
you feel it so heavy.
Feel it.
When I left my job, man, listen, it was literally like I sat there was a disagreement with my supervisor, and I discussed it with her, and she still kept being, you know, just not nice.
It'd be like that. And
so I went back to my seat, and I sat down, and I'm sitting there, and I felt myself like brewing. Like I felt myself just not feeling myself, because I'm a happy, you know, person, but this lady has really been harassing me. And I reached over to my 3 cube mates, because it was like 4 of us in the cube. I said, today's my last day. They said, what? Today your last day? Where you going? I said, listen, Georgia is an at-will state. If they can fire me at will, I can leave at will.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And I left.
I feel you on
and
that.
I never looked back. That was my last job, 2016.
And look at you now.
Look at me.
You ain't got a lot going on.
Look at me now. I'm just really excited to give the platforms to people. You know, it's absolutely the Darlaina Rose Show, but it's also the Darlaina Rose magazine. There's so many spaces that I want to bring people into so that they can really tell their stories.
Okay.
You know, I feel like I'm about to be. I really can't even call myself the next Oprah, because I'm just the next me.
Yeah, I feel you.
And that's what Oprah wants. Oprah wants you to be you. She don't want you to be her. Because she already taken.
Yeah,
so just be you.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like I'm going to be the catalyst for change for so many people. So I'm excited for you, because you are the catalyst for change for many people too. Because you're not only working on your own career, but talk about some of the artists and what you are helping the artists that you work with, what you're helping them to do as well.
Well, like right now, it's more so like I just finished my project, so now I've been trying to just reach out. I will always reach out to artists and different things like that, but I'm just trying to find like, you know what I'm saying, particular artists. I just did a few records with this female singer. Now I'm just trying to just keep spreading that. So I feel like, like I said, just planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? I want to also not just create for myself, but create ways for other people. How I can help. You know what I'm saying? It's not just all about, you know what I'm saying, music production.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even just having these thoughts of coming here and just putting on this whole production, it's just like, I want to give what I have inside of me.
Yeah.
And like what you said with the whole Les Brown thing, it's like, I really want to, I got a lot going on in here.
Yeah.
And I just really want to leave it on this earth, you know? So,
absolutely.
So that's it, you know, it's just, that's where I'm at, man.
I just was, you know, thinking that, you know, as we have all these things, it is our job to release that stuff. That's why so many of us do so many things, because we have so much. You know, I wrote a book, you know, we got the show now, got the magazine, and then all of the work you know, all of the work that we do as the people that we are, we stand in the gap for so many people, because you become the evidence that, hey, listen, if you got a dream, let's go for it. It's so important to do that. You know, the more people that go for their dreams and live their dreams, the more happier the world will be. Because you won't have those people that you show up where they work at and they don't want to talk to you, or they upset, or because they don't really want to be there. You're gonna start seeing, you know, you ever notice in the airport, and it's that one air traffic controller, and he just like with dancing around because he's happy. Like, this is a great job for me. Not only am I out here doing this and having a good time and being entertaining to the people that's in the plane looking, but when I get off, if I want to, I could hop on a plane and go to Jamaica real fast for like 2 days and come right back. Like, I have all these benefits, and so I think what gets missing is people lose the gratitude.
Yeah, I was just thinking, while you were saying, I was just like, it's the gratitude.
They lose the gratitude. They lose the gratitude. Like, you gotta be grateful for who you are, the fact that God woke you up this morning.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, you know, when people talk about, I wanna lose weight, or I wanna change my appearance and all that. But the part that they forget is they have to be in gratitude for the body that woke them up this morning.
Yeah, true that.
You know, I tell my friends all the time, like, listen, be grateful for them round hips, them thick lips, and them thick thighs, honey, okay? Because those are the ones that woke you up this morning. So you got to love yourself first. You have to give yourself that self-love. Self-love is truly the epitome of the oxygen mask on first. You know, it's so important to do that. I heard a story about this girl in Africa who, was her and her sister, and they didn't have much food. And the mother fed the kids and didn't feed herself. And she starved to death. So the mother starved to death and left these girls to fend for themselves. But what she should have done was fed herself also. Maybe they would have got a little less, but fed herself so that she could care for her kids. You have got to put your own oxygen mask on first. And when you do that, when you care for yourself first, it becomes less hard for you to take care of the people that depend on you.
I feel you.
So can you imagine, like, now, you know, and so putting your oxygen mask on first is the key to self-love. You know, we talked about that with preparing food for yourself. That's the epitome of self-love. If you will do it for somebody else, why wouldn't you do it for yourself?
True that.
So it's so important to do that, to show that, to be the evidence of that. And so when you think about the direction of the type of work that you want to do, I heard you say that, you know, you yourself are a rapper. You were working with a female singer, and now you're here on this show. So tell us, what's the lineup?
Well, for just everything I have going on. What's crazy? I'm just gonna touch this because I'm actually gonna be in like a upcoming series where I'm acting.
Oh, shucks. Okay, all right.
On the Brothers Keepers 2022. It's actually airing April 24th. So,
Okay.
you know, just tap into me.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all know that then. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just did some acting. It was just being there, and it's a crazy story. I'm just gonna touch on this right quick.
Yes.
What actually got me to that point was last year December. I had a show. And it was crazy. I had this feeling like something wasn't right. For whatever reason, I just had this feeling, but it was like, you know what? I'm still going to go out here. And I remember being on the phone with my mom. I told my mom where I was at. I was over somewhere in Dr. Martin Luther King Drive or somewhere up in there. And, like, you know, usually when it's Dr. Martin Luther King somewhere, it's like probably like, you know, they say the hood or something.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm over, and mom was like, boy, if you don't take your butt home, you know, I was like, nah, mama, I think my blessing in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm going to go. I think my blessing in there. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, if I don't go, then I won't know.
Yes.
So I went in there, performed, and I got connected with Springfest folks that, you know what I'm saying, never failing guys. And they put me on the show.
Yeah.
And I also met Tina. And Tina he just keep reaching out to me and saying this and doing this, inviting me places. And he was like, yo, you know, we need some extras in this movie or film we filming.
Yeah.
And I just showed up, and I was like, from then on, I was like, yo, you just gotta show up. If you show up, you just don't know what's gonna happen, what's there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you show up and definitely show out when you get there.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, y'all get to see me act soon.
I love that. I love that. You know, I tell people often, they ask me, you know, how do I end up in some of the spaces that I end up in?
Mm-hmm.
And I just tell them my life is a series of saying yes.
Yeah.
It's just say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Say yes to the movie. Say yes to the film. Say yes to whatever it is.
It's so easy to talk yourself out of it, though. That's crazy.
It's that. But you know, it's that intuitive nudge that you get to do something, and then right when you get the nudge to do it, then it's like, but yeah, I'm probably really not good enough to do that.
Yeah, it's just
it's that negative self-talk that comes up, and it really is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind has been placed to protect you. So your subconscious mind will say something like, well, you remember the last time we did that didn't go out, that didn't happen good. So since it didn't happen good, then we probably shouldn't do this either, because it's probably not going to turn out right. But what you got to do is you got to come back.
Like that.
You got to come back and say, all right, I know you're really trying to protect me, because you think I might get hurt, because you think I might fail or whatever, but I'm going to go for it. And just, you know, back down, pipe down, killer. I got this.
I feel
And so that's what it is. Your subconscious mind is there to protect you. That's why a lot of times people have issue with relationships and things like that too, because the subconscious mind said, you're not good at picking. And you're going to pick somebody bad, and what you do is pick somebody bad. Right, exactly. So this subconscious mind is placed there for that reason. Inside. And that's why it's so important to affirm. You know, when they say affirmations, when people say, oh, I am enough, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise. People think it's stupid, but it's not stupid. It's not stupid because your subconscious mind is always awake. It does not know the difference between the truth and a lie. So you know how if you go to bed, you leave the TV on, and you sleeping, and you dream whatever's on the television?
Yeah, I just did it recently.
That's because the subconscious mind does not go to sleep. It is always awake. It's always listening. Gotcha. And so the more stuff you feed into it is what you get out. Yeah. So you got to turn the TV off. You cannot sleep with the television on.
I feel you. All right, I got
and
you.
if you do need something, then you sleep with meditation music or sleep music that will allow you to fall asleep, and it'll keep your thoughts clear.
I'm gonna try that. You know, so sometimes I do like being in silence, but sometimes I do leave that TV on. Yeah, it's just a lot of noise, you know.
I just saw somebody do a TikTok saying things that we do for no reason. Turn the TV on and then put the blanket on and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Why do we do that?
Yeah, we do that.
Because we don't want to be in quiet, but we just want to be very mindful about what we are feeding, you know, our subconscious minds, because it is there for you to protect you. And so that's why it's so important to, you know, write your vision, make your vision plain, and to not only see the vision by creating that vision board, but also by reading your statement that you create for your life. You know, when you go to these jobs, right, and the jobs will, as soon as you come there, they say, well, this is the vision for the company. Yeah. And this is the mission for the company. But do you have a mission and vision for your life? When you think about what you want to see happen in your life, do you have that written down somewhere? Do you have a specific mission for your life? Is there a certain cause that you believe in, and you say, okay, I'm going to work in this area that I'm in, but once I make this amount of money, then I'm going to seed into this mission. And that mission could be gun violence, like our last guest. It could be diabetes, heart disease, cancer, whatever. It could be, for me, I want to help families get transitional housing.
Okay.
So if somebody is suffering from homelessness for a lot of reasons, it could be women in domestic violence. I want to offer a bunch of transitional housing that is based on character and not credit.
Gotcha.
They may have to get their pastor to write a letter or, something, some kind of way to get them out of that. And then they stay for a year or 2 years, but when they leave with their credit right, they leave with a good job, they leave with the resources. So you want to think about, what is the mission that you have? What is the vision that you have, for your life? As a woman of a certain age, things happen.
But you don't look it. I just gotta let them know. You don't look your age. Since she told me her age, I was like, I don't know about that. We go.
Listen, they the word on the street is that black don't crack, but really the word really is maintain black doesn't crack.
Gotcha.
And so that means you drink your water, you eat good food, you exercise, you eat right, all those things. Because I know some black that's pretty cracked up.
I feel you.
Yeah, I've seen some.
They had it rough.
Yeah.
Rough out here.
And so, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you want to share with the people?
Not that things I want to touch on is back to the music journey. I just want to let them know that that title is representing a portion of the journey that I've been on, far as music, and the music that's involved. Like, it's still spread it out because I have some, like, my music is authentic in the way of, at this point in time, this who I was. You know what I'm saying? You might hear another song that's somewhere else. I have like self-love type songs on there and stuff where I'm like, I speak of God and things of that nature, because this is who I am.
Absolutely.
But I also have them other songs where I might talk a little reckless, because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, I just feel like you're going to get all of me on these records. And every project I drop is more so, because I'm independent.
Okay.
I have my own label, Crazy Music Entertainment.
Okay.
And every time I drop, I'm always trying to drop it as if I am a major label.
Okay.
So like this time around, I'm trying to really get out here and get on platforms and create my way and do all these things so I can drop it as if I'm a major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the music journey.
And so part of the work that I do a call every morning called the Law of Attraction, right? We use this particular planner. And what I want to offer you is verbiage. We get what we say. Yeah. So if you call a journey hard, it's hard.
It's gonna be hard. I feel you.
If you call it good, it's good. So you're not trying anything. You are 100% doing it.
I love it. Ooh.
So let me just switch those words up for you and let you use the appropriate.
I feel you.
When you drop.
Yeah, when I drop.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to do anything.
Exactly.
Clearly, you are doing it.
Yes.
And you are doing it with grace and ease and letting other people see that, hey, all you got to do, most people don't realize that they are one decision away from the life of their dreams.
Got you.
One decision, and then action. The only difference between you and everybody else who's done it is time.
I feel you. It's my time.
It's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'm so excited too. And so, here we are here in the Healing House of Roses. You are a proud dad. So I am so excited because we are now in this moment being filmed by your children.
Yeah, my two boys, Michael and Malik. And I got them back there, learning how to run things, So hopefully it just, introduction to them, because
Yeah.
soon, like, even in life, they have to run their lives. They have
Absolutely.
to hopefully run their companies,
Yeah.
or run my company. Either one,
Yeah.
you have to go.
Yeah.
You know, so we trying to create our future, and I want my children to be on point.
Yeah.
And to have that experience to be able to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't be afraid to, because I feel like the best thing you can do for your children is not always leaving them money. It's
Yeah.
leaving them a blueprint of how.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Giving them information, letting them see you
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they'll know. You know what I'm saying? More so than just giving them something with no knowledge, giving them a bunch of money but don't know what to do with it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd rather give them a platform or a way of how to do it, so then they can go live their lives, build their lives, and show their children too, so it can kind of continue. So
we've been admonished to create a legacy for our children's children's children. Unfortunately, what happens in the world today is that the first generation makes the money and the second generation blows the money.
Yeah, I
So
say that.
they blow it. Like and you know, as a woman of a certain age, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it in a family where the father, before he left, he gave all of his daughters $25,000 each. I saw them when their mom passed. Their mother left them like $150,000, and that wasn't even including like the insurance.
Yeah.
The insurance was on top of that. Plus, was a bunch of property, and you know, they don't have any money now.
Well, I mean, it's that etiquette though.
Yeah, you know, and that's the part. So by you not only saying, okay, you're gonna be able to have this money, you're gonna have, you know, the life of your dreams, whatever it is that you decide to do, whether or not you want to start your own company or whether you want to work in my company, it's your choice.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make sure that you have a blueprint.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's where the first generation sometimes messes up, is it does not give the blueprint. Like, okay, well, my dad had his company and my dad did that, but he didn't show me how to do it. So now I don't know how to do it. All I know how to do is go ahead and get these Jordans. I know how to go buy this Lambo real quick, give me a big old house. But what happens is you get this lump sum of money, you do all of these things, but then how do you maintain it? So you have to be able to maintain it with the work. And so when you learn the work maintains what you've built.
Yeah,
and so you are truly to be commended for that. You know, there's, you know, so many examples of how not to be a good father.
Yeah,
so this is true. Yeah. This is truly an example of how to be a good father. And maybe at some point in one of these shows we can interview these boys that are here to hear their take on things. They truly have been very patient in doing the work. And so,
they're good people, you know. They better not get on here and show out, say nothing crazy. I'm messing around.
Well, I am so grateful for you being here, to hear, you know, the work that you are doing and, you know, supporting artists, as well as being brave enough to step into your own gifting and your own gifting. You know, we know that the good book says that, you know, your gift will make way for you. You know, a lot of times people are so gifted, their gifts are right there tucked in their pocket, and then they go and do all these other things, and then they struggle and suffer.
You gotta listen. I do feel like God is talking to you. Okay? When things are moving, even if you feel like it's tragedy or tragic or something, it's making room, it's moving things for you to be in positions. Even pains that you may come, it gives you stories, and then it leads to platform, then it leads to something else. You're touching other people, you're helping. It's so crazy how it goes.
Yes,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? But it's like if you pay attention and just walking those steps that He is giving, He's laying it out for you.
Absolutely.
I mean, and honestly, I am really believing that, and it's just like, trust in the Lord.
Absolutely.
You know, you hear that a lot throughout your lifetime. Trust in the Lord.
But you don't trust till you get grown.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Until you get grown and you really start having some real problems. Then
you gotta trust. So I'm trusting.
I'm trusting.
So yeah, I am.
So thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Oh my God.
More.
You're in the spirit, so hey, it's all good.
Yes. Well, thank you again. We appreciate you, and we'll be watching out. So tell people where they can find you at.
You can find me at KME_Moultrie on IG. And pretty much anywhere as Moultrie Beats. That's pretty much where I'm based from, is being a producer. So Moultrie Beats. You can find me there on Twitter, Facebook. You can look it up on IG. You can find me on IG with it.
Okay.
And YouTube as well. And look, I got a new video soon coming for Melomaniac. I Am Him, Melomaniac. That's a new joint I'm dropping. That's going to be on the new project. So that's coming soon. So tap in.
All right.
Yeah.
Tap in. Tap in. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. K Moultrie was such an amazing guest today. I am so excited for each of you to get these stories, see the evidence that whatever it is that you decide to do for your life, that you're just one decision away. I am Darlaina Rose, your humble host, certified emotional healer. I am your subject matter expert when it comes to this holistic healing. So stay tuned. We have so many more stories to tell you, so many more things that you're going to enjoy hearing about. So stay tuned in. Thank you so much for watching.
The Darlaina Rose Show.